Good morning. Happy rising. Happy Thursday. Happy day 6 of working with Shunya Mudra. Wow, this practice has been so powerful, and I feel like it's so simple, which is why I really wanted to share it. When we think of meditation, usually we're thinking of something that is so abstract or something that we have to concentrate so hard on, when it's really about your presence and awareness, your breath, and doing something physical with the body, which is kind of how I even tapped into meditative energy through physical asana or yoga, can really just help anchor you and ground you into your own personal space. So I want to say that's been the most beneficial part of working with the mudra, just really grounding and feeling into my physical body. We should think of ourselves like little scientists, and we're utilizing these various tools for self-awareness and ascension to support continued and deepening awareness of our connection with the divine, our connection with ourself, clarity of mind, and being able to really receive messages from our higher self, from our guides, from God, from Goddess. That's really what it's all about. Making space for presence and awareness. So yeah, day 6, Shunya Mudra. Let's do a short little meditation, moving through the energy centers of the body. And the energy centers of the body do have physiological correspondence. So it doesn't have to be something that's so esoteric or metaphysical. But conscious connection with these energy centers can unlock awareness and connection with the body that you might not have experienced before. So I'm going to guide you through a short little meditation. We'll begin with making sure that we have a comfortable seat. Easy pose, simple, legs crossed, crisscross applesauce. You could also sit up on the knees if that's more comfortable. You could always put a pillow behind you if you need to. Anything to support your comfort, and supporting your comfort is so that you can remain present in the moment. Things might pop up within the body, and if you're not in a comfortable seat, it makes it a lot more difficult to just sit and be. So I like to bring that booty meat out from the back and make sure that my spine is nice and tall. Also making sure that I'm in a space where I'm not going to be interrupted, or that if I'm in a house with others, they know, this is my time for practice. So give me this 5 minutes or whatever you need. We're working with our mudra, so the finger next to the index finger bends in and the thumb holds it. The other fingers point out. We allow the wrists, the hands to rest on the back of the knees, feeling the fingers stretch out beyond ourselves. Noticing the connection of each part of our body with the earth or the ground, the bed, the floor beneath us. Now here is where we might start to notice the mind chatter. And that's totally fine. We're not working to suppress or stop anything. We're working on awareness and presence within any moment that we are experiencing in life. Eventually, you will notice no mind or thoughts ceasing, or just space within you, and that's fine. But until then, you just watch and allow the thoughts that come through to pass, to come, to go, without attaching to or identifying with them. Literally becoming the watcher of the space. Now we begin to tune in with our breath, and we're not manipulating our breath. We're simply observing our breath as it comes and goes naturally. Our natural inhales and exhales. Feeling the sensation of the air up and down the nose. Maybe even noticing the rise and fall of the chest, the expansion and contraction of the abdomen. And just right here, we're going to observe 5 naturally as they come and go. Wonderful. Here in this space, we're going to keep that awareness and presence of our breath. And just observing, noticing if the breath is shallow or deep, any places that it might get stuck within the body. We're not changing anything, fixing anything. You're simply present and observant. Allowing the lower half of the body to be heavy, allowing the spine to be nice and tall, maybe even visualizing a nice bright silver cord from the lower back, the coccyx, the sacrum, between the shoulder blades, along the length of the back of the neck, and up through the crown of the head, connecting you to the heavens. If you notice the mind starting to go, you can bring some physical practice into it by simply allowing the eyes to move into the space between the eyebrows. So here we have two physical anchors, our mudra, and then the gaze within, moving into that space of the eyebrows. Just breathing here, noticing the sounds around us. Always coming back to our breath. And here we'll begin a little bit of guided meditation. Bringing our awareness and attention to the lower half of our body. To our root, our perineum, which is the space between the sex organs and the anus. Becoming aware of the space, breathing into the space. Noticing the womb or the sex organs. In this space, visualizing a red dot, orb of energy. This red dot or orb begins to pulsate, expand, filling the entire lower half of the body with a rich red light. Focusing right here on our root chakra, our sex organs. Gently guiding our attention up to the center of our belly button. Noticing the shape and the depth of the belly button. In this space, visualizing an orange dot, orb, sphere, circle of light. Swirling, twirling, expanding, filling the entire belly button with a bright orange light. Our sacral chakra, in the space of our belly button. Gently guiding the awareness and attention up to the space between the ribcage, where one ribcage almost touches the other ribcage. And visualizing a bright yellow dot or sphere circle. And this bright yellow expands, filling the entire belly, the legs, with this bright yellow light. Our solar plexus chakra. Gently guiding our awareness and attention up to the space just between our breastplate and the center, not exactly where our physical heart would be, but in the center of our chest, our spiritual heart. In this space, visualizing a green dot, sphere, circle, orb of light, swirling, twirling, expanding, filling the entire chest with this deep, rich green for our heart chakra. Gently guiding our awareness and attention up to the space of our throat. The Vishuddha throat chakra. At the front center of our throat, visualizing a blue dot orb, sphere, circle, spinning, expanding, and filling the entire throat with a rich royal blue. Always coming back to our breath. And wherever the mind is, bringing it back to the sound of my voice, back to the space of the throat, back to the sensation of the breath as it comes and goes. Gently guiding our awareness and attention up to that space between our eyebrows again. Our third eye chakra, Ajna chakra. Visualizing a deep, rich indigo color. It's like between a blue and a purple. Like ink, like denim. This dot, sphere, circle in between the eyebrows. Expanding, swirling, twirling, and filling the entire head, face, shoulders. The entire body is enveloped in this deep indigo color. Gently releasing that and bringing our awareness and attention a couple inches off the top of the head. So first feeling into the skull or the scalp, and then bringing our awareness and attention, our mind's eye, just above the top of the head. Almost like you're a little Sims character. And here we visualize an iridescent, clear bubble or orb, swirling, twirling, expanding. It's filled with all the colors of the rainbow. And it envelops our entire body in this clear bubble, sphere, shields, orb, a protective, connective energy. Knowing that we're protected, connected, growing, present, fully alive, fully engaged, fully aware in this moment. Connected to our breath, connected to our body, connected to each and every being around us. Right here, right now, fully enlivened. Knowing that we're creative, brilliant, grounded, expansive. Completely turning ourselves on, choosing here and now to be fully alive, awake, aware as we move through the rest of our day. Allowing ourselves space and silence to receive any messages, any guidance that we might need for today. Breathing here. And now that we've become aware of these energy centers of the body, we're going to breathe, inhaling up and through the midline, the center of our body, connecting with each one of these spaces all the way up to the crown. We're going to exhale down from our crown through each one of these energy centers of the body, rooting, grounding, and connecting us again to the earth. And as we become aware of these centers, our breath and our energy allows us to clear, cleanse, recalibrate, and realign any of these energy centers that might need it, bringing us into perfect equanimity, presence, and gratitude for our breath, for this body, for this moment. Thanking ourselves for choosing, making the choice, the conscious decision to show up in this moment, in this way, just for us, knowing that by doing this just for us, it allows space for us to support others, giving and receiving to ourselves. Noticing the spaces in between, welcoming the silence, the activity. Understanding that each and everything has a place, and that we're in the perfect and divine space. We're exactly where we're supposed to be. As you feel ready, gently releasing our mudra and bringing our hands together at the center of our body in prayer pose, namaskar. Giving ourselves a moment to just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this breath, for this body, for my brain, and as you feel ready, you can start to blink open the eyes. Feeling into this energetic space that you yourself have created. I want to thank you for allowing me to guide you, for sharing your space with me, your practice. Have the most radiant, beautiful day that you can imagine. And if you can't do it for yourself, do it for someone else that you love. Namaste. So tomorrow, we'll finish our Shunya Mudra practice, and we will pick our next mudra for our next week. Yeah. Thank you so much again for sharing this space with me. I'm Kiara, little bright one, Bright Body Yoga, and I'm here for you. don't hesitate to reach out. Let me know how I can support you. And I would love to know how your practice is going.